During a flare, you may have been advised to follow specific dietary recommendations to help your symptoms. But what do you do after a flare? How do you get from a more limited diet during a flare to a more liberalized diet with more food possibilities? This video provides some tips to help broaden your eating pattern when you're feeling better. First tip, continue to follow a low residue or low fiber diet and slowly add back a variety of foods. This means that you'll want to begin with the foods you already know you can tolerate well and introduce 1 or 2 new foods every few days. I always receive questions about fiber after a flare, so another pro tip is to add fiber as tolerated to your diet, and this will mean slow and steady for any gut. So some well-tolerated fiber sources include well-cooked veggies, canned or cooked fruits, and starches like cooked cereals or whole wheat noodles. In general, between flares, the goal is to eat as wide of a variety of foods as you're able to tolerate. So this can include fruits and veggies, which are so anti-inflammatory, whole grains, lean proteins, and low-fat or non-fat sources of dairy products if you're not lactose intolerant. During a flare, it's common to have abdominal pain, diarrhea, and decreased appetite, all of which can affect the amount of food you're able to eat. Additionally, if you were prescribed corticosteroids like prednisone to treat the flare, that could have increased your body's protein needs. So if any of that described you after a flare, you may want to try increasing your calorie and protein intake. Here are some suggestions for first foods to try out after a flare. Diluted juices, applesauce, canned fruit, oatmeal, plain chicken, turkey, or fish, cooked eggs or egg substitutes, mashed potatoes, rice, or noodles, and bread, perhaps sourdough bread. Have you found what foods work well for you to reintroduce after a flare? If so, please share with us by commenting below. And if you found this video helpful, please let me know by liking it and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Thanks so much.